Today's episode of the Riderflex podcast is sponsored by our friends at Zero Shoes, the most comfortable, versatile sandals and shoes your feet will ever love. Enjoy the fun and benefits of natural barefoot movement everywhere you go. Learn more about them at zeroshoes.com. And on today's episode of the Riderflex podcast, hey, older job candidates. Yeah, 50 years old and up, I'm talking to you. Stop hiding. Okay, just stop it. I mean, seriously, please. I know you're worried that people are going to discriminate against you versus your age. So, you put that LinkedIn profile picture up that's like 15 years old. You don't put the year you graduated college on your resume. And all these little things you try to do to hide your age because you're worried somebody's going to discriminate against you because of how old you are. Here's the deal. You don't want to work for companies like that anyway. And you don't want to deal with recruiting firms like that. You don't want to even talk to those kind of people, right? I mean, shame on them if they're doing that. So stop worrying about it. Seriously. If you're showing how old you are right away, then that's just saving you time. You're saving yourself a lot of trouble from dealing with companies like that might block you anyway because of your age. So why even schedule the interview? Because they're going to see how old you are eventually, right? I mean, if you put the 15-year-old picture up on LinkedIn, well, they're going to see you in person eventually. So if they're going to discriminate against you, why not let them do it right up front? Save yourself time. Seriously. So not only, like I said, you don't want to deal with those kind of people anyway. Shame on them. And the other point is just you're going to save yourself time. So just tell them right up front. Yeah, I'm 55 years old. If you don't like it, hire somebody else. I got other things to do, right? I want to talk to companies that don't discriminate versus age. So anyway, I really feel bad for people because they're always trying to hide that, like it's going to solve something, right? Like you're going to trick somebody as to how old you are. I mean, they're going to find out how old you are eventually before they hire you. They're going to meet you in person. So it's going to come out, right? So just do it right up front. And there is my Riderflex tip of the day. The Riderflex podcast features entrepreneurs, business executives, and the stories behind how they got there, as well as daily tips on career advice and job interviews. Our show can be heard just about anywhere these days, but you can visit riderflex.com and click on the podcast page to hear all the previous episodes and learn more about the recruiting and consulting services we provide. Contact us at the email address info@riderflex.com or 888-964-5876. Thanks so much for listening, and if you enjoy our show, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and like the episodes.